guys? How you all doing? Masquerade no joke, guys. But guys, I know make a nice little harvest. Yeah, harvest some callaloo, and I harvest some potato. This is dinner, man. Also harvest few nice tomato. Also have seasoning, celery. That's what I harvest today. Also a few pieces of scallion. What I'm doing today is, these are potato vines, and my potato them vines is running wild, and I think now is the time for me to cut some of them and plant them. You see, once you see them with the root, yeah. So what's up, guys? Happy gardening. I'm going to plant these in the ground down there. So you can go with me, guys. Let's go. I'm going to show you where I'm going to plant these, and I'm going to show you some that I plant already. I'm going to show you some that I plant already and how they're doing so far. Now is the time for us to get in the garden, guys, and get pretty busy. Now is the time. Hey, Dale Bennett, how you doing? Hey, Caleb, how you doing? Blessing, how you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. If you're using your cellular phone, you could double tap the screen and hit the like button. Support the channel. All right, appreciate each and every one of you. So yes, guys, I'm going to show you how I multiply my potatoes. I'm going to show you how I multiply my potatoes. Now, if you notice, these are potatoes you see growing right over here. Also have some potato up there growing as well. And what I'm doing today, if you notice, you're going to see me start planting potato. I now harvest some potato from here. So since I harvest some potato and I have the space, why not? Okay, so I'm planting sweet potato. You see, this is how I plant my sweet potato, guys. Some people do it like this, but I put it downwards like that. And then I cover. You see, it have the roots. If you notice, it have the root. So what I'm do, I put them downwards in a running area already, and I cover the roots them. This one again, you're gonna see this one again. This one have a root there, it have root there, it have root there. So what I do, I put them downwards like this, and I just cover the area where the roots are. Because where the roots are, this is where the potato gonna be producing from. So this one, okay, this is the next piece. So I'm just gonna put them in the ground. This is the right time, guys. Cover them, their roots, and just leave them. All right. Now the soil is wet and the rain is coming, so we know that we're still in spring. It ain't really summer as yet, but I'm gonna show you the same thing I did here. This is exactly what I did here, and this is the potato them running here. All right, so they're growing pretty well. So how I multiply my potato? I come and I sort. You see this? You see this one here? This one have roots. So what I can do, I can cut this and dig up this whole area here, which I have a few more potato to harvest, and plant them here. So all you can do, this is why I love growing sweet potato, because you could grow a lot of potato from just one patch of potato. Like for instance, this whole area here, I could just keep cutting, multiplying, planting, which is what I'm definitely gonna be doing. I'm gonna be using this, cut these vines. Anywhere you see root, you cut them and you put them in the soil and they're gonna grow. But it's very important. Growing potato is very, very important because to do this, right? Because now these roots that you see the potato is pushing out is where the potato is producing from. So you want to make sure that the roots them covered. You want to make sure the roots them covered. So if the roots covered, you stand a chance of getting a lot more potato instead of just leave them to run everywhere. Keep them in one area and just keep piling dirt around them, and this is how you stand a chance of getting a bigger harvest. All right, so this is garden season, guys, and I'm working pretty hard because I'm trying to grow as much as I can. I'm trying to grow different type of potato. I'm trying to grow sweet potato. I'm trying to grow Edo. I'm trying to grow Dashin. I'm trying to grow banana. I'm trying to grow all different type of things that I can able to harvest and have a beautiful dinner. It's a good thing to able to come out in your garden and able to harvest dinner from your garden. It's really a good thing. It's really a good thing. I already harvest dinner. So right now, what I'm doing right now is basically trying to get more potato vines and continue planting. Because this is the time, this is the season, guys. If you're growing anything, get busy out there. Okay. Hey, Good Eats, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Pure grow the angel, peace, blessing. God love, blessing. Thank you all for being here. Valerie, thank you all. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Yes, thank you guys for being here, guys. Thank you, guys. So, you see, I harvest a few onion, guys. So, let me show you what I harvest today. I harvest celery. I mean, these are fresh organic food. This is callaloo. I harvest callaloo, which these are callaloo. And I harvest, potato. And I even harvest tomato. So this is basically my dinner for tomorrow. This is actually dinner for tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Some pretty nice sized potato, beautiful tomato. Yes, guys, so this is how I try to set up my garden, guys. I try to set up my garden that I can every day I come out, I can go in my garden every day and eat something. Yes. So right now, I'm basically, the sun is shining now, right? We was getting a lot of rain. So now the sun is shining, so the plants them, the tomato, the pepper, everything is just growing wonderful. Everything is just growing wonderful. So I just want to say thank you all. I'm going over the side. I'm going and harvest some lemongrass, guys. These videos is to motivate others. This is what these videos for. Motivate others. You have some space in your backyard, you can grow something. This is just to motivate. Now I'm gonna go and cut some grass that we call lemongrass. Some people call them lemongrass, some people call them fever grass. So it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. Alright guys, these are lemongrass. They also call them fever grass. This is organic, grow natural. The scent of this thing is just amazing. You could use this, you could make tea. Some people dry them, grind them up and put them in their food. You could use it for tea. It's, trust me guys, it's just amazing. So to able to just get up guys, let me see, I really need to pat up and in-ground the 3 pieces I have. It's some good stuff. All right, yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir, nice, yes. 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 Yes, guys, nice and fresh. Ain't this a blessing? So this is what I'm, guys, these plants grows very easy. Whether you have them in a pot, whether you have them in ground, they grows easy and they grows very fast. These are people, you buy these things in the store. You naturally got to buy them and they're so easy to grow. You could just grow these and hey Pure Grow, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. Yes, guys, I want you guys to stay tuned because I'm gonna show you guys some plant study that holds a lot of benefit and things you could use them, things you could use them for. All right, but it's a blessing to just able to go and cut. By the time next week, these lemongrass up and going again. By the time next week, I could come and harvest another bungle of lemongrass. It's a blessing. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Support the channel by hitting that thumbs up. If you're on the phone, please double tap the phone and that will help. That will give the thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going right here. I'm gonna bring another plant show you guys. This one is the comfrey plant. This is a comfrey plant. This plant, do your research on the comfrey plant. This plant, from my experience, this is my experience I'm speaking from. I use this and I extract the oil I extract this into oil and I use it as a massage oil. So if I come out in the garden and I work hard, you know what I mean? What I'll do, I'll get some of the oil and I'll rub down my knees, my hand. You understand? And it make you feel so tense and so good after a massage. Now, this leaf, this is the comfrey leaf. I remember, guys, hit that thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by hitting the thumbs up, guys. I will appreciate it. Anyhow, the comfrey plant. This plant, listen to me, this is a really good plant. But before you use this plant, I need you to do your own research. Do your own research on this plant before using this plant. Anyhow, this is a plant I remember that, like for instance, you have a fracture. Guys, I'm not a doctor. Do your own research, okay? But in the old time, I remember my grandmother used to use this plant. Like if you have a fracture, she will, like your hand fracture or something, she might take a leaf and wrap it around your hand and then wrap it with a piece of plastic. And it used to, as far as I see, it was actually helping people. If you do a research, you're going to also understand that people talk about this help with fracture bone and these type of stuff. But I want you to do your own research. I don't want to just tell you about plants. Please do your own research. But these plants is easy to grow. They come back every year. They push seeds, beautiful flowers. It's a beautiful plant that you should have in your garden. But it could be invasive as well, so be mindful of that. So this is the comfrey plant as well. Now, this one here, this is the Edo leaf. Let me get one the leaf. All right. This is the edible leaf, but and this is the edible leaf before it fall out like this one. Now we take this one and we cook this down like, you know, like how you cook down collard green. We cook it down like collard green. So what we do, you see these young one? Yeah. This come from the edible plant. So all these leaf is very tender, beautiful and tender. So you cut them up and you boil them for at least 45 minutes, and you wouldn't imagine how tasty these plants are. And their benefit is on another level. Their benefit is amazing. This is the edo. Some people call it cocoyam. We also have dasheen, tanya, which all of them leaf almost look the same. These are not elephant ears, so do not mix this up with elephant ears. Elephant ears is different. It looks similar to this, but I don't know anything about elephant ears, so please make sure you know these before you eat them, okay? So you could go in the store, you could buy the edible plant, you could, this is basically the plant. You could go to the store and get the root, get one of the root, and you could plant it, and then it's going to multiply into several plants. So every year you leave a few in the ground and it's multiplied. So these are very good. I remember I'm only giving all remedies, guys, but I want you to do your research, okay? I remember in the old time, because my grandmother was like a nurse. So in the old time, she used to take the edible leaf, these young leaf, and she used to cook them up in soup. Hey, Buji Pepper, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Good to see you. Yes. Yes, so what they used to do with these, they, like for instance, what my grandmother told me, like a lady might have baby, but when she come out from the hospital, she mightn't be producing any milk, right? She mightn't be producing any milk. So what they do, they're gonna boil these, cut them up, boil them in soup, and give it to the lady. When the lady eat, these help her to produce milk for the baby. So this plant is loaded with benefit. The good thing about these plants, they produce leaf during the garden season, and at the end of the season, 6 months after, they produce fruits under the ground. Right? They produce food. So these are really interesting plants to grow. Very interesting plant to grow, guys. It's called the edible plant. Do your own research and learn about the edible plant, guys. I didn't know if I show you guys my little harvest. I harvest my potato, my tomato. This is dinner for tomorrow, guys. Okay, let me give you another leaf again. I'm just talking about plants with benefit. Yes, we all know what type of leaf this is. We all know what type of leaf this is. This is the banana leaf, right? You know, when I was a little boy growing up, and you know, these are old remedies, guys. These are old remedies. When I was a little boy growing up, this is what I see they used to use. Like for instance, if you fall and hit your back, which it happened to me one time as a little boy, I fall and I hit my back, and what there was a grease. It was a soft grease. That if you melt the grease turned to oil. So they used to take that grease and rub your back really good, rub your back, and then what they're gonna do, they're gonna take this banana leaf and wrap it around you. And when they wrap it around you, what they do, after they don't wrap it around you, they come with a piece of cloth and wrap it around the cloth. In 3 days, I could never forget. In 3 days, I was able to stand up and walk. Because I fall and hit my back, and it's like I couldn't even get up. And they rub my back, massage it with the oil. It's a white stick. Almost look like candle. It's almost look like candle, but it's small. It's small, and it almost look. But when you melt it, it turn oil, and you rub it, and then you wrap this over your back, and then you wrap it with a piece of cloth. And I don't know what it did, but I know it helps me. So it's a lot of things out here, guys, that we can, but we don't know. You know what I mean? The older people who understand, a lot of them go on with the knowledge, they go on with the information. You see, so a few people still remember things they used to be seeing in them times. So the banana leaf, it's wonderful. And what you could do as well, like for instance, if I'm trying to bake a potato, you know, if I'm trying to bake a potato on the grill out there, I can wrap the potato in this banana leaf. Like for instance, let me show you. There's so much things you can do, guys. I'm trying to bake this potato. What some people, you see like how some people use file paper. You can use this paper and wrap it up inside it. Wrap it up really good inside it. Some people might put a little tie around it and bake it. So now this gonna be keeping in the steam and something like the file paper. So much things we can do with these things, guys. So much things. And we gotta get back. Okay, no, this is the Edo leaf, and this is the dashi leaf as well. It look the same, but it's not the same. Now, this is our dish. We also could use this and wrap the potato and put it to bake. We also can use this and wrap the potato and put it to bake. We also can use this as a dish. We also can use this as a dish. You see? Like for instance, I wanna eat a salad. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. This is what you call living off the land, guys. So for instance, I want to eat a salad. I don't have no bowl. I'm in the bushes. I'm right here. Okay? All I got to do, get one of these leaves and put them, my cucumber and my tomato inside of it. Cut it up, wash it, cut it up, and this is my dish right here. So guys, I know we in different times now, and I know these things is like, what are you talking about? These things, but you trust me, you never know, man. This information is valuable, and good. You also, this you also, some, for instance, you in the bush, you have no water. These plants hold leaf, hold water. These leaf hold water. So you could come out in the morning and find water on these leaf. So if you live in somewhere you don't have no water, or you out here in the bushes, you have these whole leaf, these whole water. You could walk and you could, let me see if I see any down here with water. All right. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is what you call living off the land, guys. Living off the land, able to survive off the land. Even though you have no access to certain things, you could actually survive living off the land. So now these are the leaf them. Let me show you what's going on here. If you notice down here, you see water. You see what I'm talking about? You see water. So every morning you comes out, you're gonna find water on top of these leaves. You see what I'm talking about? Anytime it's rain, you're gonna find water on these leaves. So this type of thing, guys, is so important. These type of things to know, because if you're stuck in a situation where you have no bowl, you have no dishes, you have none of these things, this is your bowl right here. Look at it. You see how deep it is? Watch. This is a bowl. This is a dish. You could actually take this, put your food inside of it, and eat from it. You see what I'm saying? This is a dish right here. And I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon, because I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking right over there. And I'm going to show you guys how to really survive off the land without having the spoon, without having the dishes, without having the luxury of living off the land. This is important, because you just never know. You just never know what can happen. You see, that's water right there. Believe it or not, if you're thirsty, if you're really thirsty, trust me, you're not going to leave that water. So it's a lot for us to learn, guys. It's a lot to learn. It's a lot, you know. It's so much to learn out here, man. Right now, the garden is, we had a really, some cold weather, right? We had some real cold weather during the garden season, early, but the weather changing now. So because we start getting the heat now, things start to really, like everything start running now. The pepper them, all these are pepper right here. All these are pepper. And over here, this pepper was really struggling all year up in the garden season, was very struggling. Why they was struggling is because of the weather was so cold, and pepper love hot sun. Tomato, the same thing. Look them right down there, same thing, love hot sun. Now let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right. So these are some of my peppers right here. That's some of them right here. And over the side here, All these is bell pepper. All these is bell pepper here, and these bell peppers start picking height. When I say start picking height, what I mean, they start getting pretty tall. Like I always say, guys, I just grow bell pepper tree 8 feet tall. And you see this one here? This one is actually heading for, this one almost 4 feet right at this time. And we in June. We ain't even reached July yet. But we already, this already almost 4 feet tall. If you notice, you're gonna see the kind of stake them that I create for them, because I already know they grow pretty tall. And you gotta know how to stake them out too, because if you notice, you're gonna see that I put a stake here, because when this grow up and it jam to the stake, I tie it. This other limb over here for the stake over there. These two right here, this stake gonna go up for them, is right here for them. But I also got to add one right here. Then I also got to add a next one right here. So these pepper, all of them come from a 8-foot bell pepper tree. All these peppers come from a 8-foot bell pepper tree from right here, right in the same area. So I use their seed, and all these is bell pepper. And the way how they're looking right now, they're looking like they all gonna be some pretty tall peppers. This one is already picking height. Over here again, this one also too. This one is picking height as well. Even this one. But if you notice, guys, if you look at them, you're gonna see how healthy they are. The only thing is, we just see like ladybugs on top of them, and the ladybugs, you know, thing up the leaf, but that doesn't really faze me. All right? Once it ain't eating off the pepper them and the blossom, that's okay. But growing bell pepper, I love growing bell pepper. I just enjoy growing bell pepper, especially watching them grow so tall that you got to use a ladder to go and pick from. Now my eggplant them is flowers in right now, which is beautiful. And these eggplant start looking so healthy, man. And all these plants was struggling, you know, guys. All these plants was really struggling. Why? Because I plant them like in March. And when I plant them in March, the weather was so cold and they were struggling. But look where they are now. This is a catnip. This is, man, this thing just starts spreading. You guys know the catnip, right? Thank you. Pure growth, thank you. Watch, this is a catnip. Look how this thing spread now, man. This was one, this is a plant that I take from, oh, look at that, wow. See, look what's going on here. You have 2 okra plants here struggling under these things. Oh, wow. It's a good thing I'm doing this live, man. Watch here. 2 okra plants. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 okra plants right here struggling under this thing. Okay. All right. Man, gardening is so amazing. I just love gardening, guys. I just love it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove these 3 okra. I'm going to remove them. And I'm going to create somewhere else that I can plant them. Over here is where we had cabbage, broccoli, all in this area. So what I did, I harvest them. So now I'm planting back different things now, okay? So I have a hole right here between these two collards. So I'm gonna plant it down inside here. It's a good thing I see them, because if I didn't see them, you know what would have happened? They would have remained right there, because the plant is just spreading wider and wider. So just like that, I find a few okra plants. Okay, let me go down here. All right. Okay, one could go right here. Okay. I'm excited, guys, because this would be some okra plant that's just there and just dried down right under that plant. And because I was able to find them, ain't this amazing? This is why I love gardening, man. So much surprises. Just amazing. So we have 3 more. So I gotta find, okay, I think I see. All this area was cabbage I have growing up inside this area here. And I harvest out a lot of them. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to plant back. See, like I have an okra right here, start producing already. Right. So when you move the cabbage them, you want to have something to replant, because the cabbage, once the cabbage done, that's it. So you want to have something to replant within that time. All right, so just like that, guys, I find a few okra in the garden just growing up just like that, and I was able to save them. Ain't that a blessing? Ain't that a blessing? But that's what's gardening about. It's always good to search. It's always good to sort your plants, sort between your plants, because sometimes something always growing somewhere that you didn't see. Okay, these are marigold. Okra is fun plant to grow. Yes, definitely pro-grow, definitely. These is what I love with these marigold. These things almost grow like trees, I'm telling you. You see how big this one is? From right down here, these things grow up like trees. And they produce so much flowers. I have a next one here. I had a next one here. I have a next one over there. I have a next one there. These are basically for pollinators. Because the truth is, I don't see much pollinators around here lately. The past few years gone by, you don't see much. So you still try to create things that could draw, even as a few butterflies, even as a few bees, at least something to draw them into your garden, because you need the pollinators, and they also make your garden look beautiful. This is the next marigold right here. This is the next one right here. Yeah, this is some beans. I don't know. I think they now start producing. I think it's llama beans. I think these are llama beans. I think they now start producing. I'm just allowing them let it do their thing. I'm not even trying to let it run on each other, produce however they can. Do you make tea out of marigold? Yes, I do. I make tea out of the flowers. I make tea out, let me show you. This, I use this and I make tea out of this one. Where I've learned, I don't know, but I've learned this have something inside it that good for the eyes. Guys, I don't know. Do your research, okay? But I've learned that it have some really, really good benefit. Marigold. All right? This is actually burdock growing here. These are burdock. I plant them from the seed germinate and just grow up in the garden. So I plant these right here. And they're doing pretty well. They're growing really well. Yes, guys, so garden is a blessing, man. So do you guys know about burdock root? Okay. Do I need to dry? The truth is, I don't dry them. I don't just... Yes, I dry some of them. Because sometimes when I harvest so much, I can't make tea with all of them. So what I do, I dry some and I make some fresh. But do your research first, okay? And what I want to say to guys, oh, these peanuts looking nice, man. This is peanuts, guys. This is peanut. What I want to say to is using herbs and using different type of herbs. When we're using herbs and different type of herbs, I want us to be very careful because no, someone might tell you, oh, I use this herb and it works for me. Well, sometimes two people might have two different conditions, or someone might have one condition and the other have two different conditions. So now this person, it might work for this person, but it might not work for you. So you have to be careful on just running out there and just using herbs. I'll recommend do your research. I'll recommend speak to a doctor before you run out there and just using herbs. Then the next thing again, you want to make sure that you don't overdose yourself. Because you know what? Let me tell you. I remember, right? I remember when my grandmother used to use herbs. Hit the likes. Okay. Tap the screen, guys. Hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. This is real information you all get in here today. Live from my garden. Please hit the like button. I'll appreciate it. One thing I understand, or one thing I notice in the time of my grandmother, what I've noticed something. Yes. What I have noticed, she used to use dosage. Measure. She used to measure. You never see them just boiling and just drinking. Dosage, measurement, that's important. Dosage measurement. You notice when they're giving you medicine, they tell you how much to take. That's important. That's important. Because too much of one thing, they say is good for nothing. Too much of one thing, good for nothing. And if you're taking different type of herbs and it making you feel in any type of way, I don't think you should continue. That's my opinion. If you're using herbs and it making you feel funny or different, leave it alone. But we, at the same time, we know herbs work. But it's important when come on dosage, how much should you take? That's important. Yep. Very important. This is compost right there. See guys? Just like that, just like this. I pull some compost just like this. This is compost. Alright? This, you could put this in water and it could break down. And you're going to draw all the nutrients, the minerals into the water. Leave it for a few months. Just spray it around your plants them. So much we can do. So much we can do. But because we don't know and we don't understand, we had to go and buy a lot of these things. But sometimes you have it right in your backyard. So living off the land, it's such an amazing thing because you learn so much. You're able to learn so much living off the land. So what's up guys? How you all doing today? How you all doing on this beautiful day? Do anyone have any question? If you have any question, please let me know. I have a squash plant going right over here and I see it have yeah, I have a squash growing under there, and what I think this area is kind of a damp area because it's under the trees, and I don't think it's getting enough sunlight. So what I notice, I see the leaf them start to get a little mildew. So what I just do, I just cut them off and throw them away from my garden. It's so much to do guys in your garden, man. This type of garden is so much to do. You call this chop and drop. This is what you call it, chop and drop. You chop it, the banana tree, and you just drop it right around there. This pepper is right under a tree, and I think the rain hit them so hard that it bowed some of the leaf them. So I'm getting rid of those type of leaves. Give me a minute, I'm gonna show you something again about what you do with these pepper leaves. I'm not doing this for the sake of pruning the pepper. I'm just doing it because the leaf them is damaged. So I'm just getting rid of them. And the thing about it, getting rid of them too, it made the plant focus more on the pepper them instead of all these extra leaves. I think pruning is a really good idea, but you got to know which plant to prune and how to prune them. Some plants don't really like to be pruned, from my experience. All right. So the pepper leaf, right? I'm going to show you something what they used to do with the pepper leaf as well. You know, you might have a boil. I don't know what everybody call it, but you know, sometimes you might have a boil come up on your hand or somewhere. And sometimes it have pus inside of it. And it might be hurting you. Yeah, it might be hurting you. When my grandmother used to do in them time, what she used to do, pepper leaf. She used to take pepper leaf with the same soft grease. It's a soft grease. Maybe you could use any grease. But with the same soft grease, she used to use it, rub the boil. Then she used to take the pepper leaf and hot the pepper leaf. She used to warm the pepper leaf and put it over the boil and tie it there. And when you know what starts happening, you start to see the eye start coming up. It's like this is actually drawing the information out of your. It's so much things out there, guys. It's so much things. So much things we don't know about. But there's a lot of things out there we could actually help ourselves about. I'm going for another plant that a lot of people don't use, and they might have it growing right in their yard, but they don't use it, and it's a beautiful plant. So stay tuned, guys. Give me a minute. I'm coming right back. All right. So we have two plants here. You welcome, you welcome. Pure Grow, you welcome. I have two plants here. This one very invasive. This plant is so invasive. Very, very invasive. This one is elderberry. This one is the elderberry, and it produces a berry. And if you notice, you might realize, if you notice, in the pharmacy and these type of place, you see they have elderberry, which is to help boost your immune system. The immune system booster, they have elderberry for that. This is the plant, very invasive, comes back every year, beautiful plant, with some beautiful nice flowers, and also the berry, when the berry purple, that's when the berry right. I'm gonna be showing you guys in the future when they start ripening. Now this is a next plant here. This is another plant that's invasive, because why it's invasive, it drops a lot of seeds. And it grows and it comes back every year. Well, a lot of people don't know that this plant is edible. This is pokeweed, poke salad. Do your research first, please. Please do your research. Every plant I mention here to you today, do your research. But I know a lot of people have these plants growing and cut them down. I used to do that until I understand. No, this is actually food right here. These leaves, and why I could tell you it's food, because I tried for my own self. Okay, Pogo say, my grandmother used to boil and eat them. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for saying that, Pogo. Thank you for that. Because I myself boil them and eat them. Sorry for my hand, guys. I myself boil them and eat them. The only thing is, I boil them for a period of time. I boil them, throw in the water, boil them, throw in the water, boil them, throw in the water. I do it like maybe 4 times. And by the time it finishes, it gets so soft, and I'm telling you guys, pokeweed or poke salad, do your research. Now is the time for us to do our research. We need to know what food is edible. We need to know which herb is good for what. We need to know a lot of things, because things is changing, and we all see. And this is happening worldwide. This ain't just one place. It's happening worldwide. So it's so much things you could learn about. I've shown you so many plants today in this video. I've shown you guys so many plants. Write them down and do your own research. Living off the land, you never know what type of situation you could end up into. You never know. Survival skill is important. Let me bring one the elderberry berry for you guys to see. It ain't fully ripe, but I'm gonna bring it just for you guys to see. All right. This is the elderberry. It don't get much bigger than this. It don't get much bigger than this, but they turn purple. When you see the turn purple, that's when you know they're ready to harvest. This is elderberry. All right, the leaf, check the leaf. You might have this growing and don't even realize it. All right. This is the pokeweed salad, the seeds. This is the seed for the pokeweed salad. They turn purple as well. I cannot tell you about the seed because I never eat the seed. I don't know anything about the seed. I know the leaf of the pokeweed salad is edible. I also know the leaf of the edible plant is edible. The young one, before they unfold, they edible. All right. Yes, guys, this was, thank you guys for coming out today. I truly appreciate you guys. This was such an amazing live today. Glad you guys hold it out with me. This is such an amazing life today, man. I'll show you guys a lot of different plants today. I'll show you guys what we used to use them for. I'll show you all their benefit. Yes. So I just want to say, thank you all for coming out today, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Happy gardening to each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. See you guys soon. I have a banana tree down the fruiting. I did a video yesterday where I upload, and this is in zone 8. I did a video. Oh, I've been trying to catch you. I just be walking a lot lately. Okay, well, I'm glad you catch me today. And thank you for spending all this time with me today. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. All right. Yes, I uploaded a video yesterday doing a demonstration on how to get your banana plant to produce. All right. You guys could check out that video. So if you in zone 8, 9 and these places and your banana not producing, you could definitely watch that video and learn how to make your banana produce. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Peace, love, and blessing to all. Peace.